Hey guys, Lindsay Fly Girl Fitness coming into you with a cooking video. I'm actually making two things. I'm making a cauliflower bacon hash, which I'll use, put an egg on it when I'm done, and a cauliflower hash brown. So I'm just going to kind of take you through each step. Hopefully that will work. I have a bit of a cold. I just hit me today, so I'm sorry if I'm like congested and weird. Also, it's not even 5 o'clock and I'm in my pajamas. Because I don't feel good. But I have got to eat food and make dinner, and it'll be good to have this around because I'm sure the first day is not the hardest day in a cold, so I'll have leftovers, so it'll be good. I'm also making some sage sausage patties, but I probably won't show you that because that's just, I'm not going to eat that tonight. It's just going to be something to have on hand. So anyway, okay, you guys, I'll turn you around and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so we've got 3 pieces of bacon in here. I actually already cooked somewhere around here. I've got 3 other pieces of bacon. There it is. 3 pieces of bacon right here. That was made earlier this morning, and we didn't eat it, so I'll cut this up. The recipe calls for 6 pieces of bacon, and then I'll show you the next step here in a second. Okay, here's what we've got going on. Here's what we got going on right now. This is about 1 small head of cauliflower that I have grated in the this is a huge bowl, by the way, so this is actually more than it looks. Grated in the food processor, and I microwaved it for 3 minutes until it's, just starting to cook a little bit. So that's all this is right now. This is going to be for the cauliflower hash browns. If we come over here, these are my sage sausage patties. I've made this before as a recipe. I don't know if it's actually a recipe. I just put it together tonight, meaning I've made something similar. I don't know if I followed it or not exactly because I didn't look at the recipe, but this is basically 1 pound of organic Simple Truth from Kroger ground pork and fresh sage and a little garlic and herbs. We have this stuff that you can actually buy this online, but it's made here in Oregon, and it's super, super, super good. It's called Oregon Flavor Pack, Sensational Garlic and Herbs, but even just the garlic one is best. But that's what I've got, and then salt and pepper, and that's it. So I'm just going to cook this while everything else is cooking. My other 3 slices of bacon over here are cooling down. I got the other 3 slices already chopped up and ready. Okay, let's go over here. Dun, dun, dun. So this is for the bacon hash. So what's in here is 1 medium white onion, or yellow onion, excuse me, about 2 cups of coarsely chopped cauliflower, a couple cloves of garlic, and then what I'll do is, and I'll come into you when I'm cooking this, but what I'll do is cook this in the skillet where the sausages are cooking right now until they get a little crispy or browned a little bit, 5-7 minutes, and then I will add the salt, pepper, garlic powder, and bacon, and then serve and combine. But I'm not ready to eat yet, so I'm just kind of getting everything ready. So just so you know, I will post the recipes for these below, except for the sausage patties, because I just told you what all that was. Those are just for reference, but the cauliflower hash browns I got from ketoconnect.net, and the bacon hash browns I actually don't remember, so I'll have to either put the recipe or try to find it. But that's where we're at right now. So I'm just going to have a couple different moving parts. For the cauliflower hash browns, I'm going to add, when I'm ready to cook them, I'm going to add 1 large egg, 3/4 cup of shredded cheese. This is the recipe here. But I'm actually going to use hatch chili cheddar cheese. And then all the rest of this, and then you just form it into patties and cook it in the oven. So I'll wait probably another hour and a half or so before I get that done. In the meantime, I'm just going to let this cook and then let everything cool down and kind of hang out. So I'll cook everything when I'm hungry. Okay, be back. Okay, so I've got these in 6 patties. This is the cauliflower hash browns. They're supposed to be square, but they're a little runny. I was supposed to squeeze out excess water from the cauliflower when they came out of the microwave, but I didn't notice that they had a lot. It wasn't until I added the egg and cheese that this all started to kind of happen. So I'm going to bake them it's preheating right now at 400. It says 10 to 15 or 15 to 20 minutes, and then let sit for 10 minutes. So when I pull these out, that's when I'll start my hash. So everything is ready to go for that. I've got my cauliflower, onion, and garlic. I've got my cut up bacon. I already had half of a patty because, you had to try the goods. And that's where we're at. All right, I'll come back soon. Ooh, we've got the cauliflower bacon hash sizzling away. Bacon's not added yet, but you can see it's cooking and things are sizzling. Here we've got the cauliflower patties. They're not crispy yet, but they said if I let them sit 10 minutes, they'll get crispy, but they're definitely browned, which is awesome. And this is supposed to actually only be 2 serving size, all 6 of these, but you know, we're weight loss surgery people. And so this is 6 servings for at least my household. And this will be 4. So I'll have a fourth of this or so with one not soft boiled, but over medium egg. And then one of these. And then I had one of the sausage patties about half an hour ago. So that's where we're at. I'll tune in a second. All right, here's the bacon hash with the bacon in it. I'm going to give it one more good stir. The cauliflower is not as cooked as I usually prefer. I like it kind of steamed. But it's crispy. You know, it's not overcooked, I guess you could say. So anyway, and then I will serve everything up and show you what I've got. Okay, you guys, here it is. Bacon hash, cauliflower bacon hash, 1 over medium egg, cauliflower hash browns. Let's see how it is. I'll try to look up the stats too and come into you after I've tried it and let you know what we're at with this meal. Okay, bye. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a really good cook. That food was so good. So I will find the recipes and post them when I post this video, probably in the morning. But the stats for 1 out of 6 cauliflower hash patties, 1/4 of the potato hash, bacon cauliflower hash, and 1 egg is 300. And I did use a little bacon grease and butter to cook with, so fat may be a little bit higher. But overall, just for the food, it's 331 calories, 9 grams of carbs, 3.5 grams, just under 3.5 grams of fiber. So let's just say it's 6 net carbs, 20 grams of fat, and 31 grams of protein. So stellar meal. And I have enough macros today to have a vanilla mug cake, which will be my dessert, pending that I am feeling up to making it. I've already got like all the dry parts made. So anyway, I'll post the recipes. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy the cooking video. I know it was a little discombobulated because I'm totally foggy and there were 3 things going on tonight, but it'll be fun if you make them. They tasted so good. The only thing I would say is on the bacon hash, 1 teaspoon of pepper, unless you like it pretty spicy, which I do not. I really love pepper, but that was a lot of pepper. Don't do a full teaspoon. Start with like a quarter. You can always add more and you can't take it away. And it was really pretty hot for me on a pepper scale. So, okay, keep it fly out there, guys. Bye.